Diablo, you know him, you love him, that crazy demon, right? He's been around since 96. Well, according to lore, he's been around for eons. But the first game came out in 96, so he's been around for a bit, even so, right? It's a beloved series, and just recently they came out with a new entry. I guess it's considered an entry in the series, Diablo Immortal. It is a mobile game, free to play, and it has riddled with microtransactions. Some articles quoting and saying that $110,000 is what it will cost you if you want to completely deck out your character. I know, right? Like, what? Now, of course, I'm sure that is the math that they would do from zero to whatever the final level is, and then, of course, getting all the epic end, end game gear and loot and everything. Obviously, if you're playing a bit of the game and then throwing a little bit of money here and there, it's not going to cost you probably, $100,000. But my God, people are not happy about this game, and they weren't happy. They weren't happy about it since it was announced. It was announced, and I remember at the BlizzCon that it showed, there was a guy who went up to the mic. You guys probably remember this, right?
Hey, just was wondering, is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke?
No, it's a fully fledged Diablo experience on mobile.
He had to kind of eat shit a bit on stage, but regardless, though, it didn't turn out well. So here we are in PC Gamer. Thank them for the article here, but it says Diablo Immortal microtransactions have sparked a brutal backlash. So people on Metacritic and Reddit are not happy. Though I might argue that most people on Reddit are not usually happy, right? Regardless, hey, Reddit, I love you. I love all you guys on there. But it says here, it's been less than a week since Diablo Immortal launched on mobile devices and PC, which is an open beta, apparently. I haven't played the game, actually. And the game is already facing a furious backlash from players over its in-game purchases. Numerous threads criticizing the monetization have appeared in the Diablo Immortal subreddit, while the iOS version languishes with an abysmal 0.6 score across nearly 1,700 user reviews on Metacritic. Now, I've actually heard that the game itself is actually really good and has a lot to do in it. However, people are PO'd about the amount of microtransactions in here. A lot of people calling it predatory, to the point where it's like they're making you have to buy stuff if you want to get the true end game maxed out character loot, right? So anyway, it was originally conceived as a mobile game, and its free-to-play monetization is fairly typical for the platform. Among the items we offer are crests, or on offer are crests, which are they add gameplay modifiers and guarantee certain item drops, crafting materials which impact combat, and drops in various ways, and services like Boon and Plenty in Prodigy's Path. I don't know what any of this stuff is, which offer bonus rewards for various actions and task completions. So they're giving you bonus XP and gold and that kind of thing, like 20% return on investment, I guess, when you turn in a quest or something. I don't know. There are plenty of cosmetic items as well. Well, of course, like pets, right? Diablo pets. Diablo 3, introduced pets at one point. It was a huge thing. To be clear, none of this stuff is absolutely essential. And principal designer Joe Grubb in May said that microtransactions are for optional purchases that are always a bonus. They never circumvent core gameplay. Nonetheless, the extent of the microtransactional push has sparked a powerful blowback. Whew. That's sad to see, right? Now, this isn't the first time Diablo has dealt with controversy. When Diablo 3 came out, you may remember, maybe you weren't around for it, maybe you didn't play the game, but they had a real money auction house launch with it. And the backlash was so terrible back then that I believe within the first week, they were already removing it because people were so pissed about it. And I can't blame them because I was one of those people. I'm like, what is this doing here, right? But some people did make some money off of that, believe it or not. So some people are saying, what is the quote here? It says, gambling simulator with a Diablo skin, blatant cash grab filled to the brim with egregious microtransactions, so bad it is literally against the law in some countries. So that's what I heard, is that in some countries this game did not launch because the microtransactions were so bad. So it's not launching in Belgium or the Netherlands because of that, because they actually protect their people there from stuff like this. Let's see. Someone else described the game as a loot box filled money waster, adding you're better off going to 7-Eleven and buying lottery tickets. Yeah, wow. Someone else took a more measured approach. There's part of a good game in here, but it's unfortunately all spoiled by the numerous ways the game tries to exploit people who are vulnerable to casino-like tactics. This could have been great, but instead it just feels like the game is playing you, even more so than what is already expected out of Blizzard. Man, that's a hard hit right there, because Blizzard, they have not been batting 1,000 for years, have they? Like, first they were bought by Activision and became Activision Blizzard, right? They merged or bought, however you want to put it. And then they had the Diablo 3 auction house thing happen. They've had the recent, thing come out with all the sexual assault and sexual harassment allegations coming out. They've had all kinds of bad stuff going on over there. And to drop this on top is just kind of like, man, like... What are they thinking over there? And, the other thing I think of, too, is, like, does Microsoft really want to get involved with this kind of thing? Like, Activision has always been that kind of company. I remember when Activision merged or bought Blizzard, whatever ended up happening there. When that happened, I remember just being like, oh, this is the beginning of the end, man. It really is. And, as it turns out, and the other thing, I completely forgot about, too, were the live streamers who wanted to talk about the protests in China. And when they brought it up, they shut the stream down and fired people and banned people from participating in the tournament that was going on. Like, they had that going on too. Like, there's a lot of shady stuff going on over there, man. And for them to come out with something like this, it just makes the company look greedy. And this is so sad, because as a PC gamer from way back, I got my start playing NES and stuff like that. But in the 90s, I got a PC and was playing Quake and Diablo and all those games, and I loved it. I was a hardcore Blizzard fan, I was sad when they canceled StarCraft Ghost, right? I was sad when they canceled Warcraft Adventures, when they showed stuff off from that because they said it wasn't up to par. And now it's like they're releasing Diablo Immortal and saying, like, okay, feel free to spend tons of money in here, with a company who doesn't respect its workers and doesn't respect some of the people who want to say something on a stream that's important to them, even if it involves politics. It's bad, man. It's really bad, at least in my opinion it is. So yeah, guys, I recommend Googling, this topic, or, going to this PC Gamer article. I'll put it in the description so you can check it out if you want to read through it yourself. I recommend checking it out. But as far as it's concerned, I feel like Diablo Immortal might be a game to stay away from unless you really don't plan on spending money in it. Like, if you are one of those people like me who can, like, hold themselves off from buying microtransactions and stuff like that and just enjoy the free-to-play game, it sounds like there is a game there that you can enjoy. If you want to play Diablo 3 on the go, that kind of sounds like that's what this is. So that's pretty cool. But if you are one of those people who is likely to spend money on in-game items, you may want to steer clear of this, guys. So don't download it, don't play it. Just keep yourself safe. Keep playing what you're already playing. Don't play this, okay? Because oh my God, I'm really anticipating what's going to happen from the backlash of this. Like, I really want to know what's going to happen. It's just crazy to me. But hey, what do you guys think? Do you think that this is all fair? Because it's a free market, right? Charge people whatever you want for what you got, and if people are willing to put their money down, they're dumb, right? Or maybe you're more thinking the way I am, where this is just terrible. It's like, so crooked and just like not a good thing to do to your customers who have been loyal to your company and bought your games for so long, right? Let me know what you think, because, it's just, to me, it feels kind of gross. But hey, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.